Come on, dear, let's talk about the common errors of the Indian students. Okay, number one that we are going to discuss today is needn't. N-E-E-D-N' or need not. Now you must have often heard the sentence, you need not to tell me. He need not remind you of, need not to remind you of that. Now you see, after need not, many of us use to, to, as an infinitive, which is wrong. Completely wrong, incorrect. Why? Because need not itself is an auxiliary verb, a modal verb. So we know that the rule that after the auxiliary verb or after the modal verb, we generally do not use to as an infinitive. The construction should be needn't plus the simple present form of the verb. So never say, you need not to do this, you need not to go there. You say simply, you need not do this. I need not to tell you. No. What should be the correct one? I needn't tell you. All right, this is in the present tense. Now, if you want to construct the sentence in the past tense, how will you do that? Will you simply add ed to need? You needed not? No, that's not right. So what is the right one? Needn't have. You needn't have said this. I needn't have reminded you of that. Okay? Need not plus have plus a third form of the verb. Needn't have. This is the past tense form of the sentence of the modal verb needn't. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now, in the next, this video, we are going to learn how to frame question tags. Question tags play a very vital role in English. All of you know very well. And if you do not use question tags, your English may sound a little tilted, may sound a little dull. Therefore, it is necessary for you to use question tags. Now, how to frame a question tag? When we frame a question tag, we should take the subject of the sentence and we should follow the tense sequence. If it is in the present tense, we will make the question tag in the present tense. If it is in the past tense, question tag will follow. And if it is in the future tense, question tag will be framed in the future tense. But in India, I have noticed at least, many of us have the tendency to use only one question tag. And that is, isn't it? They often use this question tag. But not everywhere it is applicable. If the subject is it, then only you can use isn't it, and if it is in the present tense. For example, it's a very sunny day, isn't it? It's a very sunny day. So it is the subject and it is in the present tense. So you can use the question tag, isn't it? But say, for example, you are learning English these days, aren't you? Question tag is, aren't you? Why? Because in this sentence, you notice that the subject is you, and the sentence is in the present continuous tense. As the sentence is in the present continuous tense, and the subject is you, so the question tag will be, aren't you? That means, aren't you learning? All right, aren't you? Another example. Your uncle will come to your house tomorrow. Your uncle. That means that is the subject, your uncle. So the pronoun should be he. Or you may ask, it is better for you to use the pronoun in the question tag, not any name rather. So the question tag will be won't he? As the sentence is in the future tense. So the question tag also will be in the future tense. And your uncle here, third person singular number, so he. Won't he? All right? I think I have been able to make this question tag making a little easier for you now. you will do this next time on your own. And write a few comments, of course, in the comment box so that I understand how well you have learned how to frame a question tag. Okay? Let's see what is there next. The next one is very, very funny. Ridiculous. Do not use this. Okay? I don't know whether you have already used this. I have heard people using. And that is, what is your good name? Yes, sir, please come here. Fill out the form. What is your good name? Who has told you that he has a bad name which he is trying to hide? Not that. Nobody has a bad name which he or she is trying to hide. So simply ask, what is your name? Do not say, what is your good name? That will be very, very funny indeed. And the person to whom you are talking may feel funny and laugh out, Okay.